because it's freaking amazing, man. Oh. Setups. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao ragazzi.
From day number 6 of our adventure across Sicily on the Via dei Frati, an ancient pilgrimage route. Eden and I have been slogging on out for the last 5 days. Today's number 6 and we are heading from Gangi, where we are now, this beautiful town. They also have their priorities in order. Check out this. A Ukrainian flag, a Palestinian flag, and a peace flag. They know what's up. And then we're heading to Geraci or something. Geraci Siculo, Geraci. You guys are coming along for the ride. So we're going to punch through town and head into the hills. But before that, I would like to show you the morning view of what it looks like here. Because it's freaking amazing, man. Eden and I have just been reflecting on the last couple of towns we've been through. They've been absolutely incredible, haven't they?
Yeah.
Steeped in ancient history and the buildings and the architecture and the churches and yeah, good food, good people. The people have been amazing, so hospitable and so nice. You get a very authentic feel for the true Sicilian experience, I think. The coast of Sicily is absolutely incredible, isn't it?
Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the inland is something different. It would be super nice to do this hike, maybe in spring when it's a bit cooler. Well, yeah. When it's definitely cooler. And when everything's a bit more lush, the rivers are flowing a bit more.
I think spring would be really nice.
Yeah, the wildflowers would be out. But the summer is also nice. It's nice to see it in this when everyone's working the land and it's hay cutting season and yeah.
It's all beautiful.
It is all beautiful. Very fortunate again to be here. Let's do it.
Oh, hello puppy. Hello puppy.
Dog scared the Christ out of me. Hello puppy. Hello pups. Oh, he's a cute little fella though. See you, bro.
I'm gonna give him a look.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see it with the light, but you can just see the silhouette of Mount Etna, Sicily's largest mountain, sitting at 3,407, I think. You want to have a break?
No.
No, you're all right. And there she sits. There's Gangi on top of its hilltop resting spot. Smoky Etna in the background and the Madonie Park in front of us. Nice morning though, beautiful morning. A bit of breeze around, it's not too hot. Just what the doctor ordered. My pits are pretty smelly already though. And I washed this top yesterday. That's just what happens on the trail.
I'm the same.
Isn't it? That's just what happens. It's okay if you're stinky and dirty. Oh. Drink water. Must be a junction because I saw a car before and it didn't come past us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Get it what it is. There seems to be an escapee.
Oh.
And it's a cow. Off she goes. And just like that, the terrain has changed once again. We're back in the forest of the Madonie National Park, or Geopark, sorry. And up ahead, we can see the town of Geraci Siculo. Another hilltop village. Looks amazing, huh? What a place. What a cool place. That'd be nice. Nice and fresh. I've got some salt still. Shouldn't do that with that bag, Tom. She's about to break. Oh, I feel like 100 k's lighter. She gonna peel. All right, now's the point where we leave the road and we head for the trail through this gate. It did say online it might be a little bit overgrown, but it doesn't look too bad. Stumbled upon this great old bridge in the middle of the bush with a flowing Clearwater Creek beneath it. Now I wonder the history behind this bridge, how old it is, who built it. A pretty hefty engineering feat considering its location. We're in the bloody thick of it now. Jesus. So I think after all that, this track ran parallel to the actual track. So we could have avoided all that. But you live and learn, don't you?
How did that happen?
I don't know, that sucked though. There was also a really quite large abandoned fattoria, like farm or something down there. There was something quite significant down here, hence the big bridge at the bottom, the big old ruins, and this stone road. It's a lot of effort to go to. You can see where we walked as well, on the other side of the valley, all the way to the pinch point, and then up this side. There you go, you can see the ruins from here. Wonder what it was once upon a time. Big old snake. I think it's dead. I don't know. I don't want to f with it because we're from Australia. When you f with snakes, bad shit happens.
Very well.
They're cool. It'd be cool to have one of them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you have to be a bloody skilled driver to drive in these streets. The Italians drive, the locals all drive through them, like no problem. There's not wide enough for you to walk next to the car as it drives, so you have to get off the road. To be fair, this one's a little wider than they have to move over, but some of the ones
The
in...
one yesterday.
Where were we? Gangi.
Yeah.
The one in Gangi, they were tiny, tiny streets. The car could just fit through without hitting its mirrors. There's people reversing all the way down and reversing up and putting them in these little garages they have. Very, very impressive, very impressive. Oh, by the way, this man, he was on the committee for this hike, I think. And he knew we were coming and he spotted us. Wow.
Wow. Buonissimo.
It's his old workshop. He's stopped now.
Torcia di Pasqua.
Sì,
questa.
sì, specie
Qui
da...
si scrive Buona Pasqua e questo è disegnato a mano.
Davvero?
Mauro Fornaro,
Wow.
la via dei frati.
Wow.
Aspetta che facciamo.
Mauro.
Aspetta un minuto.
Oh, look at that.
Ci vuole un altro timbro, si vorrebbe.
It's him.
It's, look, guarda.
Dopo le 10, le 11. Dopo,
11.
dopo
Okay.
le 11.
Okay. Well,
Finishes?
he's just told me that there's a beer festival in this tiny village tonight. Oh Lord. Oh God. Let's go. Andiamo. I don't quite know where he's taking us now. Just go with it.
Faccio tutti questi fiori che vedi in giro è perché c'è una gara all'interno di questo borgo.
There's another association there for all these flowers that you see around. This can be a competition within the village of inhabitants.
And this is why Maro has planted all these plants on this corner here to be in the competition of the Italy's best borgo.
Torno di là. Basta, basta.
Io?
Tu basta. Via più avanti.
This is tiny, this little thing. It's so small.
Piccolo.
He knows everyone, Maro. We've spoken to about 20 people. Ciao, buongiorno. Tutto bene?
Tutto bene, tu?
Wow. Tutto a posto?
Ah, tu sei?
Ehi.
Dove sei?
Vengo dall'Australia.
Australia?
Sì.
Proprio parli italiano?
Parlo solo un po' di italiano.
Un po'.
Sì,
Bravo,
sì, un
bravo.
po'. Sì.
È bravo.
Ok, ciao, buon pomeriggio, ciao. Piacere.
Divertimento.
Ah, grazie.
Look at this.
Now you'd be thinking, what the heck is this glass box doing in this tiny Sicilian country town?
No,
As I was saying, the reason why this glass box is here is because, legend has it, that Count Francesco I was running away from his enemies and actually leaped out of this alleyway, off this cliff, down into the ravine. And now they've built a glass box around it. Pretty cool.
Mi portai, sì.
Well, I'm not sure where he's gone, but he's gone, I think, to get his car. Come pick us up, take us somewhere. Ciao, buongiorno. Tutto bene? Bene? The man's back, and there's a Fiat traffic jam. Oh, a lot has happened. Maro dropped us off at a restaurant. Our bags are at his house. He was going back to his house to have some lunch and a siesta. We're gonna have a siesta in the park after a few cheeky monkey bloods. And then he's gonna come pick us up. And then we're doing something else with him, he said. So I don't know whether we'll be camping in the countryside tonight. Oh. Well, that was a beautiful lunch. Now we are relaxing in the park underneath this big old pine tree until Maro picks us up, I think, at 3. And then I don't know what the bloody heck we're gonna do. And Maro is going to check with the policeman if it is okay that we camp here for the night. Preferably, we'd probably like to stay in the countryside, but
It's hard to tell an Italian no.
it is very hard to tell an Italian no. So we're just going to relax here for a little bit. Among the ants and the pine needles and the bird shit. Thanks, Maro. You bloody legend.
Grazie, Maro. Mwah.
That'll buff out, Maro.
Here we go.
Wow, Maro has come to show us this giant tree. Huge cork tree. Cork oak, I think it is actually. Big old tree. Very good driving. Very good driving.
Pretty impressive.
Considering that we just took this little buzz box all the way up this mountain, yeah. Wow. Up here at the castle, looking over the viewpoint, and Maro mentioned the bridge that we'd seen this morning and the road, and he did say that it was a Roman bridge and a Roman road. Still there. Crazy. This castle, well, what remains of it, is even crazier. This is the old chapel. There's an old water cisterna just in there, and these are the walls that remain. 4 hours later, Maro has left us. He was a very, very kind, generous person, wasn't he, Eden?
Yeah, he was lovely.
And he helped us a lot. He showed us around his town, he took us for a tour.
Yep.
He actually took us nearly to the church that we wanted to go camp at, but insisted that we camp in the park in this town. I still think we could maybe leave. And there's a beer festival on in town, which is dangerous. 1, because there's many, many people around, many drunk people. And 2, because there's tons of beer and I love beer. So it's very dangerous. We're walking again. We think it's best if we camp in the countryside, not in the park, in town. So we're gonna push on for another hour up into the hills. A little bit. Well, we're making our way slowly up. We've got another K or so, and we're gonna make it to that church. I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna sleep at the nice flat area at the church. Hello, sheep. Well, that one's got the wooden collar around its neck and the bell. Same with these ones. Jeez, it must be heavy. Poor bastards. At least they're all shorn. Pedal down, Barbara. 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 She doesn't get my jokes. That was cool. We just met 2 Italian young botanists out here doing some research work in the vast hills. They just explained to us all the rare and unique plants that grow in the Madonie National Park. He also was telling me about these water plants that they grow in the Arctic and more in the Scandinavian countries. And they found them here, and they believe that this is the most southern point that the moss or these water plants has reached. So very, very interesting stuff. But here we are in this lovely pasture.
Yeah,
So nice.
with this ancient church in front of us. Oh, incredible. Little fallow deer cast. They cast them off. The end of it's been there for a while. They'll get to a season and they'll cast them off. I'm not sure if it's every year but every so often. They cast them and then grow a new one. But what a spot. Better than the park in town under the beer festival. Now, I don't know too much information about this church either, but it is a holy place and a place of worship. Setups. What a spot. Actually, you'll notice that we have long sleeves on now.
For once, it's a little bit cold.
It actually is a tiny bit cold. I wouldn't call it cold, I'd just call it fresh, I suppose. It is nice, actually, to have that fresh weather, I'm telling you, after the last 5 days. The GoPro battery also went flat in the church, but there was nothing really to see. So I think it's blister checking time.
Yeah.
I got a new one today. Damn. And Eden's got a few. I think we just relax for another hour and then hit the hay. We got a big day tomorrow. It's been one hell of an adventure.
It has.
We met Maro. Took us around the town, showed us all the sights and scenes, and
Took us out for lunch, dropped us off, picked us up.
yeah.
The castle, took us to the oak tree farm.
We had a good walk today.
Yeah.
It was a shorter one, but we saw some cool stuff. We saw that ancient Roman road and the bridge. It's been a good day, a bit of a shorter day.
Yeah.
And now we're in this beautiful, beautiful camp spot. I think we'll both sleep very well here. It's a little bit fresher up here too, so
Which is nice.
not sleeping in a hot tent. Tomorrow, got a bit of a bigger day, but we've already shaved a couple Ks off it by coming up here. Eden's tired. That is an indicator that we need to go to bed soon. But on that note, we are tired. We are going to bed. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Stay tuned for the next one. And yeah, I appreciate the support and everyone watching. And look after your mental health. Look after yourself. Get outdoors and enjoy it. And we will see you tomorrow.
Ciao.
Ciao.